This former South Carolina State Representative, R.J. May, was just sentenced to 17 and a half years in federal prison. An investigation started in spring 2024 when a tip came in about a username on Kik, Joe Biden 69. The person who owned this username was uploading horrendous materials involving minors, and that's about as far as I can go with the description on this app, but I'm sure you know what I mean. So investigators started tracking down who owned the account Joe Biden 69. And the IP address didn't come back to Joe, it came back to the home of RJ May. So in August 2024, a search warrant was issued and they seized dozens of devices. On RJ May's phone, they found that Kik had been installed and deleted around the same time that this content was being sent. They also found that the username, Joe Biden 69, was stored in RJ May's phone dictionary. You see, when you use a word enough or when your phone recognizes something that you've used before, it'll wind up in your dictionary. I hope you know that, and I'm glad that RJ May did not know that. Every upload of this despicable content came either from RJ May's home or from his phone. He was indicted in 2025, pleaded guilty to multiple counts of distributing illegal exploitative material involving minors, and this week, a judge handed down his sentence. 17 and a half years in federal prison, 20 years of supervision after release, lifetime registry on the list, and he will also have to pay over $58,000 in restitution for identified minors. RJ May was a vocal family values politician. He co-founded the South Carolina Freedom Caucus, and he pushed policies that he claimed were about protecting kids. Meanwhile, the investigation showed him privately distributing the very kind of harmful content involving minors that destroys lives. During sentencing, the judge called out the hypocrisy directly and said that the material in this case was among the worst the court had ever seen. This is not just a political scandal. This is a reminder that outward morals do not always match private behavior, and sometimes the people yelling the loudest about protecting kids are the ones doing the most damage behind the scenes. Let me know your thoughts on RJ May, his sentence of 17 and a half years, and tell me if you think this case would have been taken more seriously sooner if he wasn't a South Carolina state representative at the time of these despicable actions.